We haven't talked about the Ohma Condenser microphone in a while, so I thought I would hang it in the booth and I would tell you my 10 favorite things about this mic. Stick around.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
So I dig this mic because it's very different. It looks amazing. But let me tell you about this. So here, let me just give you my 10 favorite things about, my 10 observations about this mic that I think that make this special. First, I don't think it doesn't just record your voice. It kind of reflects your presence. And what I mean by that is it doesn't just capture tone, but there's a texture and emotional nuance that spoken word lives on that the Ohma does seem to embrace in a really nice way. Number 2, it's a microphone with personality. Finally, right? I mean, come on, every Ohma mic has this unique grill design and tuning, and you can tune the mic with the different grill plates they have. So it's what I love about that is that because it looks so cool, I find it inspiring. I do. I think that this mic the way I want to be as cool as this mic someday. And big thanks to Ohma for sending me this mic in a special custom color, in assassin red and black. I love that. So, so that way, when gear kind of vibes with you like that, it's no longer just a tool, but it's kind of like a collaborator. Because I do. When a microphone is so cool looking, it can become a muse, right? When it becomes your muse, then that's pretty cool. And again, it's very unique because not a whole lot of mics have like a really cool look where you kind of it looks like art. This is really the of any microphone out there. This looks more like art than anything. So yeah, and so number 3, it's built like a sculpture, but it's voiced like a poet because you have these handcrafted housings and these artisan design grills that they're not just there for form, but I mean there's function here. They're finely tuned components designed for clarity and warmth in the midst. The way this grill is designed, right? You get this really nice, you get energy right where the voice lives, right where spoken word lives. So that's pretty cool. You're also getting like a really nice sound. There's a transformer in here. It's like a NOS Cinemag transformer. So they went to Dave Guerin at Cinemag and they're like, "What do you have?" And he found like cases, like thousands of NOS microphone transformers from like the 80s that were in the warehouse. So these are all using like a really cool proprietary Cinemag transformer. But so you get a little bit of that vintagey soul, but you get modern articulation through it because it's a very simple circuit, right? So it's not really colored. So it's got a crisp, clear top, no harshness, right? And a low end that is supportive of your voice without the boom. So it's like, it is, it's almost a tiny bit ribbony, right? It's got like a 20% ribbony kind of soul on top of a condenser, but like in the best way. So I love that. The Ohma Condenser microphone is just one of the many amazing recording tools out there that you can use for voiceover. And, it's not a requirement that you have the most expensive mic or that you have like a specific mic, but it's a requirement that you have a mic that sounds good on you. And the best way to do that is to train your voice so that you sound great on every mic and also to know how to shape your sound. And I have some really amazing tips on how to do both of those things, plus how to win jobs, how to master all the different types of voiceover in my book, The Modern Voiceover Career Owner's Manual, which is out now. Find it on Amazon. Paperback and hardback come out on May 22nd, so go check it out. Number 5. This is a mic that wants you to lean in, okay? It's the fact that the proximity response feels so intimate, right? It almost sounds cinematic, not congested. And that is a big problem. That congested sound with proximity is a big problem with so many mics. So that's why, really great design sonic tools. Number 6, engineered to reveal your source, not redesign it, right? So many mics add that coloration. But what I like about the Ohma is even though it's not a surgical sounding mic, and there's a little bit of coloration in it. It preserves your voice's natural fingerprint while gently enhancing warmth and clarity. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing is that it does handle plosives and sibilance, like it understands the language that I'm speaking. I do as much as I can to eliminate plosives and sibilants at the source, at my mouth hole. But it is a very friendly mic for that. There is a pop screen, not really a pop screen, but it is kind of a protective screen behind the grill. That does help, but it doesn't seem, also because it doesn't have that big bloated bottom end, it doesn't seem to have that boomy, plosive-friendly, plosive absorbing sound to it. So I like that. Number 8. This is like, of all the boutique mics out there, so many of them feel like they're like, that they were designed for like a large audience. They were designed for like a ton of people, right? I mean, it's like you've got so many 87 clones out there. All the boutique mics feel like they're trying to design something for everyone. But the Ohma mic, for whatever reason it is, I mean, it just feels like it was made for me. And I mean, it's cool having this customized version of the Ohma mic. I mean, I'm really thrilled with that. So you can get it customized in different colors and all that. Right? I'm sounding like an Ohma commercial, but this is my tribute to this thing. It's each Ohma mic is hand built, hand voiced, and hand tested. They tune the capsules by hand. So there's this like an uncanny synergy with your expressive voice that I feel is very, very artisanal. I love it. Number 9. It sounds expensive, even when the room is like, okay, right? I mean, it sounds like an expensive mic, and it's not. It's under $1,000. I think they're what, like $700-800. I mean, that's a weird spot. That is a weird spot for mics. There's not a whole lot between like $500 and $1,000 that really stands out as exceptional. So, I mean, I think the Ohma sounds like a much more expensive mic. And because you're able to buy it from Ohma, and you're not buying it through with a middleman involved, right? You are not paying over $1,000 for this mic. So the capsule design, internal tuning. I mean, the fact that it's designed, it kind of minimizes the room reflections. It's not as resonancy as other mics I have. So it's pretty good in lesser treated spaces too. So that's pretty cool. And number 10, when you're telling a story on this mic, when you're using this mic, the highest compliment I can give this mic is that the mic disappears. And what I mean by that, it lets you speak and be heard with clarity and vibe, right? It's not hyped. It's not a hyped sound. And even though there is a little coloration that's going to push your voice forward, it does it in such a beautiful way. It's like giving your voice a hug. So that's what I love. Those are the 10 things I love about the Ohma mic. And when I'm not here, when you're not here, when I'm here just like goofing around, because I'm in the booth a lot and not always for work. A lot of times I'm just in here like putting up mics and trying stuff out. Whenever I put the Ohma mic up, I really just feel like I feel like a synergy with this mic. I do. I feel like it really sits very well with my voice. And I think the other things I've heard it on in video and stuff, it's a great sounding mic. So I just wanted to give a little love to the Ohma microphone because I haven't had it on camera for a while. But I really love this mic because it is so cool. And this is, of course, my custom designed 3D printed shock mount that I made for the Ohma. Because that's how much I love the mic, is that I designed a shock mount for it for my use. So anyway, what do you think of the Ohma? What do you think of the Ohma? All right, let me know in the comments. All right, until next time. This is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.